Hello, everybody, and welcome to my live stream. I'm just making a little bit of space for everybody so I can see the chat. Perfect. Alright, so now we're just waiting for people to pop in. Essentially, my name is Azrael. I do some tarot, I do a little bit of makeup tutorials as well, and also am a co host on a podcast that's also listed inside the channel. Uh, and other than that, I am super excited. I love doing this, and it's become something that has really heightened my sensitivity, which I think is hilarious. It's funny. Have had so many synchronicities lately, just with friends and having these really hilarious moments of like joking about pizza and them like, oh my god, how do you know I ordered pizza today? Or it's just I've had more than a handful of those lately, so I think overall, I'm definitely on the right track. I just got to keep listening to that higher self. And I think that's also a reason why I was so excited to pop on here tonight and do a reading. I really wanted to extend myself and my services out there to the world and see if there's any type of value I can share or give out. Whew. No, it is hot in California. Like, I'm burning up. But essentially, the way that these live streams have always worked is that people will start to drop in. They'll have questions, which they'll put inside the bar. And then once I see the questions, I just answer them. All I ask for in return is that you thumbs up if I answer your question and subscribe if you find that is something you may want to do on the off in time. Thank you, Goddess. That is so sweet of you. Um, I really appreciate that so much. Do you have a question? I'd love to make myself useful and give some value to you. So, is there anything I can help you out with? Thanks for being the first person to pop in and chat too. I really appreciate that. I know sometimes it can be really awkward to be the first one to speak. Yeah. Why not? Let's find out what's going on. So I just want you to think on it, okay? Then what I'll do is I'll pull two, because I don't know why, but I just feel like it's time to do that. Oh, that's so cool. Well, I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you found me. Just go ahead and thumbs up while we get some career cards for you. So I have two. Let's see what these are. Nine of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to go ahead and get the official definition. So Nine of Cups, harmony, contentment, fulfilled wishes. So something good is coming. And as far as the other indicator, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and it is reversed. So that's usually something that has to do with manipulation. So it may be that you get a really good job offer, but it might just be something that eats at your favorite time. Like maybe you can't have your weekends or eats into your time with your kids or your family. Um, but essentially, it's like it could be a really good thing, but you would have to establish some really, really good balance in order for that to work and for that to also be something that would be beneficial to you long term. Because obviously, you can have happiness, it can all be, literally nine filled cups of happiness. Like it's possible, but there are going to be some kinks to work out. So I hope that's helpful. I see that there are now 4 people in here. That's awesome. If you guys have questions, go ahead and jump into the chat. What's up, Mod Bombshell? Friends supporting friends. You know how we doing it out here. You are good on timing. I want something stable because my situation right now is a mess. Oh, honey, my situation right now is a mess. So don't you even feel bad about it, okay? Me and you are going to be okay. Just know that. Look, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. You know what I'm saying? I think, regardless of whatever your work situation is, diversify and do your best to really, really not have the bulk of your money come from one place, I think over the years, I mean, it's not like day jobs pay enough for you to actually finance an entire lifestyle anyway, but I really encourage people to go out there and find extra ways to bring in income so that way, if anything falls away, you are golden. Shit, I'm golden. I don't know why, goddess. Like I said, I've been more sensitive. I feel like I heard August. Do with that what you will. Hello, Norman. Welcome in. If you have a question, drop it in. Same for you, Mod Bombshell. Oof. This Pride Month is one for the records, let me tell you. It is one for the records. I've gained a lot and lost a lot, and I'm fine with it because you know what? I'm still here. I don't think anybody in here would know who Tisha Campbell is. But if you want to laugh, listen to Steel Here. Like steel, like the metal. Yes, my bombshell knows what's up. She knows I'm still here. We ain't going nowhere. That'll come hell, hot water, house fire. We holding on to faith, especially on this channel. Oh yeah, continue on, goddess. It's the right way to be. And I think the best thing that you can do too is essentially for you to make sure that the things that you're spreading your money are like around in are not even involved with one another. That way, if one industry falls, the others can make the difference up. So that way you won't really feel bad, or feel stressed when things go awry. You guys don't forget to thumbs up. All right, Norman, I got you. We're going to ask that. Go ahead and think on it. Ooh. Okay, so once again, the whole like being way more intuitive thing lately. Super jittery. That's usually a good sign. Meaning like there's a lot of energy there, 3 of Pentacles. So expertise, trade, skill, teamwork, ability, and recognition. So yeah, I think he definitely likes you. I think not only does Noah like you, I think he's willing to meet you halfway. Can you meet me halfway? That's important. Because it's no fun chasing after somebody, you know what I mean? So if you can find a partner for that ride along life, do that, because that's going to be something that's going to definitely benefit you. I promise you. And yeah, goddess, anytime. I love it. I like pop back in, watch videos on the channel, laugh, watch the How to Look Like Bae video. Like that's why it's there. All right, Jennifer Sanchez. Hey, I've never had any type of reading. How does it work? Do I just ask you something? Yes, you do. You literally just throw it out there. You can have conversation with me. You can ask me questions, or you can ask questions to the cards. Either way, once I get to it, we will address it. So, yeah. In a lot of ways, I really hope that this is like an escape for those who are at home watching, you know? So, you guys are in my room. We are chilling. We are getting some chromotherapy going on. There's like calm music in the background. Oh, yeah, Norman, you got a lot to be excited about. Like I said, it was very jittery energy, like all around here, which typically indicates, I feel like, it's like the intensity of butterflies, but it's coming from a really like heartfelt place. So that's good. Oh, also, you guys, it's weird. Lately, I've been able to like pick up on people's aura colors. I don't know if it's like all the chromotherapy lately, but I'll like I've been just having the conversations once again, and when people let me know, like, oh yeah, I had my aura read years ago, and this person said that this was that color, just like you said, I'm like freaking out. But yeah, if you guys have more questions, let me know. If you guys got a question answered, don't forget to thumbs up because I need those. You know what I'm saying? It just lets me know if these like live streams are like fun for the audience or not. Yeah, definitely. Let me go for it, Jennifer. Um, go ahead and think on it, and I will shuffle. And let's see where we land. Oh, it's gonna be a good trip. So, Prince of Pentacles points the way to prosperity through hard work and focus, utility, responsibility, traditional values, and ethics. So it seems like if you're, and I don't know if you're going camping or something or like on a road trip, but it seems like everyone's pulling their weight, paying their part, and it's going to be a really, really nice bonding experience. Um, I don't know why I get camping vibes. So maybe you're going camping. I don't know. But it's like that feeling you get like when you sit around loved ones and it's like around the toasty fire and it's like really you guys are the only light in life around for as far as you can see. That's kind of like what popped out to me. Hello, Gratitude Joy. I really like that name. We all need more gratitude and joy. Whew, how am I doing? Do you guys want like the host answer or do you want like the personal like person behind the channel answer? Because I mean, I'll give you guys either one you guys want. You just gotta let me know. Oh yeah, anytime, Jennifer. Literally anytime. Like you can IG me questions. I have no problem with that. I have the same screen name on Instagram as well. I mean, I don't want to like the funny thing is like you would think my feelings would be hurt, but like I got fired today. Like it like that's cool. Like it's fine because at the end of the day, like I really know that my heart was in the right place, and the one time I didn't have a reaction, like the entitlement of other people expecting an apology is just ridiculous, you know. And I don't care to necessarily give it too much credence because in hindsight it gives me so much time, and I'm so thankful that I've taken the time to build back a channel. Like in the span of 2.5 months, I have been able to produce, I want to say, 12 makeup videos. There's a mental health video, and there's also a hair video. I've also been able to produce 24 like tarot videos in total for the 12 signs for the month of June, which the July ones are coming, especially now that I have all this free time. And you guys, of course, will be able to watch them live if you want. And I really feel like if I can get some live viewers in there, if you guys want to extend them by asking additional questions, I'm totally down for that. But, my feelings aren't hurt. Like, the thing about getting fired that, like, really cushions the blow, I guess, is that our biggest competitor sent me, like, an invitation to interview, and I put my information in, and I got pushed through to the second round, which I had to do, like, an interview, so I'm waiting to hear back on that anyway. So I might be returning home to my original brand anyway. And I just wasn't talking about it, so beyond that, I mean, my application is also at, like, I'm pretty particular about, like, where I do makeup and stuff because the clientele that usually likes me is a little bit more bougie. So, I am trying to basically get in where I fit in. If not, I can freelance, I can do tarot, because every blue moon there will be that person that's like, no, I really appreciate what you did, and if I can send you a couple dollars or a cup of coffee, let me know, and over time that adds up. So I'm completely, like, thankful in general just to have an audience, to have people who care enough to speak. I think that's really great. And yeah, thank you, Norman. I am hopeful. I guess that's all I can say. I'm not scared. I can definitely say that. The thing was, when you're starting to outgrow someplace, and I was definitely at that point where, like, I felt like, like when they say if you're the best person in your group of friends, you need a new group of friends. I felt like I was, like, the most experienced worker amongst people who, like, were kind of cherry picked to be put together, but the experience just wasn't there. And I've been doing makeup for 8 years, so I definitely know what my job description is and isn't. So that's really all I have to say on it. Yeah. Hello, Nabrisha. Hello, Ashley Dixon. Also, if you guys have more questions, keep asking. If you guys already asked one, do not feel bad about, like, asking a second question. If I'm here, put me to good use, you guys. I'm literally at your service. And once again, if I do answer your questions, just give me a thumbs up, because I love you and you love me, and I would be on here a lot more, so it would be really cool to, like, recognize y'all. Okay, so back to the list. Does Jacob Redbeard secretly hate me? Dang, Jacob Redbeard. Okay. Wow, so Ashley, I don't know what you mean by did I see yours? Oh, wait, no, I just see blessing in disguise. Yes, you're moving on to other things. Oh, yes. I'm still here. Yes, I don't see it. You're gonna have to write it again. Sorry. Wow, I really just gave Tisha Campbell more exposure. Okay, so Jacob Redbeard. Okay, let's do it. He has feelings. The Hermit is all about, like, withdrawing in the self, if that makes sense. So, like, this is, like, I know this like the back of my hand. I don't even have to look at the pamphlet. It's literally about going within and having to deal with some stuff, Ashley, go ahead and just copy and paste the question again or write it again, I'm so sorry. I will answer it. Okay, gratitude, joy. You're next. So, will there be a reconciliation with a Capricorn this year? Yeah, it's the Chariot, but it's reversed. So, not necessarily the best sign. Okay, let me go ahead and yeah, weakness, contradictions, divided energy. Typically, if you see it upright, it's more so about it being charging in with like all force and all might. So it's really sloppy energy. It might just be that your Capricorn is a typical Capricorn like me, and sometimes when our feelings get hurt on the 3 days in the decade, hell freezes over, and when you hurt our feelings, we hold a grudge sometimes. It's something I've learned over time to control because I don't think it's necessarily fair to everybody. So, but the one thing I do is if I see bad behavior, I do point it out, and that's literally what's gotten me in trouble in the past. So, yellow. It's not necessarily if it's upside down, it's yes or no, but the energy of that is a no. It's just about there not being enough reason in the Capricorn's mind for there to be that return. Let's see, Goddess, we'll try. And Nabrisha, I am much better now that I'm like amongst you guys because I was definitely not having the best day. I was actually having a really, really hard time pressing the button to go live. Like when I came home today, I was really debating like, should I just take my hair and my makeup off and just like sulk? And I think part of me just was like, no, I'm already wearing a face, so like, why not do something with it? It just so happened it took me what 7 hours to like press go live. Like it's been a day. All right, so Goddess, as far as your living situation, let's see if I get any type of vibe or indicator. Oh, so this one's interesting because I don't often see it reversed. Um, so yeah, basically just like you said, seems like right now there's a lot of like tyranny going on, a lot of this is my house, my rules kind of situation. So it sounds like you might be with like a bossy family member. Um, Now as far as like timing, I'm trying to see if I get a vibe or anything. Pull one more. Let's see what we get. Ah, okay, and I want to say September. I don't know why. This is like the levers, but I'm looking at like the way the trees are, the color of the forest, and all that stuff. It looks like the end of summer. I mean, I know it's really not politically correct, but it like these are like technically like Native American or like Indian. It reminds me of like Indian summer or that expression. Better yet, yeah. Norman, I think the answer to your question was more so that it's not that you can't make up with him, but he needs to come outside of his shell first. Like, I think he's still licking his wounds. Like, whatever upset him, he's still kind of mad about, you know? Just give it a little bit of time. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a no indefinitely. It's just a not until he can get his thoughts and things right. Oh, yeah, Nabrisha, you can definitely ask questions. How does Lauren feel about you? Let's do it. Do it, do it, do it. Once again, do not forget to thumbs up if you guys are getting your questions answered. I appreciate those. Now, as far as Warren, Prince of Wands. Ooh, the wand, the schwand. I'm just like, woo. Okay, poised as if upon a journey, departure, action, or change. He gonna come to get you, girl. Warren wants you. No, but it's like a very targeted warrior kind of vibe. Like you know what he want, and I tell you what he want, what he really, really want. He want a hot, he want a hot, he want a hot, he want a hot. You want to really, 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 you want to zig a zig ah. Okay, now you do with that what you want. You take it to the bank like a Trump check, to quote Nene Leaks. I'm so weak off of all the LOLs, by the way, because I literally say LOL. So, like, I'm totally here for it. And yeah, Norman, it's not annoying at all. It's just conversation. People sometimes need clarity. I don't take it personal. I really don't. Hello, Ann B. Thank you, Nabrisha. That's like literally really sweet to hear after the day I've had. Ashley, please ask your question because I want to help you. Okay, Ann B, when I see you. That is so sweet. I need a raspberry beret. Oh yeah. It's like a live chat thing. So I literally do my best to follow the live chat. So I go in that order, and if it's a question, I answer it. But yeah. Oh my god, yeah, I can't even listen to half of his like catalog of music. Like there's this one song, I don't even know what it's called. I just know he was like screaming. It's like ah! So I can't with Prince. Oh my god, am I missing these? I asked a question. Okay, Ash, I'm just gonna DM you. I'm just gonna DM you because I know you, my bombshell. I'm about to find out what that rhombus do. If you guys watch my podcast, my bombshell was on it, and her sister was on it too because she's the co-host, and we were talking about rhombuses. I don't know how we got on that topic, but yeah. All right, I just DM'd you, Ashley, so that way you'll be able to literally get it right to the source because I don't know why it's not showing you. I can see literally every other message. Let's see. Will I move to the US this year? Ooh. I feel like I just shuffled a backwards card. I did. Boom. Okay. Fixed it. Go to commercial. I was like, all right, let's see. Gratitude, joy. Will you move to the United States this year? It's the star reverse, so it doesn't seem likely, but it's not like a that can't happen. It's just like a not right now. So it says it's like a card for imbalance or disappointment. So I would say focus on putting aside the money as opposed to the journey itself. You know what I mean? Just create additional value and additional cushion for the journey so that way you can have the most comfortable transition as possible. All right, you guys, I'm gonna do Ashley's question, then Anby, you are next, and then I'm gonna pick up from the chat there. All right. New friends. Yeah. The opposite of Jake. Okay, this one's like popping out. Okay. It's the moon, but it's reversed. What does this mean? What does rhombus do? Alright, so instability and deceptions. Run, girl, he gonna try to play with your time. I mean, he is across the pond. I mean, that's gonna be a hard one to balance, regardless if you guys just happen to be up at the same time. It's like it's not as easy to balance that out. You might just want to. Okay, am I really like getting the nod in my head to like stay to the rivers and the lakes that you used to, like the TLC lyrics? I do not even like that song, but that's hilarious. Um, Maybe you're a waterfalls fan. I don't know. But apparently they want you to stay near local waters. Um, but yeah. All right, and B, um, how does your Scorpio feel about you? Let's do it. Oh, okay. So they feel very relaxed when around you. This is like the card we got for Gay Pride, about what type of timer we're gonna have. So I can tell you from experience, this is about putting down the responsibilities, the tasks, the things that you need to do for the day, and being able to really, really enjoy the company at hand. Even if it's not necessarily for as long or as often as you would like it to be, just taking the time to really, really soak in that moment and be present when you do have that time. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It seems like you make them escape. Oh, you are so welcome, Gratitude Joy. Like, I freaking love seeing your name pop up. It's like a reminder to, like, not be a negative Nancy. Nabrisha Archie. Yeah, Nabrisha, go for it. Just drop it. Just drop it. Oh, extra points if someone knows that song. Um, Now that is funny. Yes, girl, be his escape. I have a moon sign of Cancer. I technically am like Capricorn Aquarius, even though I'm double Capricorn. It's really weird. All right, Norman, let's see. Will you be taking acting school next year? Justice, which is like a yes if you can afford it. Because that's like a you got acting school money. Like, I don't know if that's a thing in other cultures, but in like Black culture, it's like you see McDonald's. Ooh, I want McDonald's. You got McDonald's money? And typically when you're a little kid, you don't have McDonald's money. So just making sure that you do. Now I'm gonna look into this too because this is hilarious. Justice, equity, rightness, probability, balance. So yeah, as long as you keep everything in like good standing, you'll be fine. Literally, I wouldn't worry about it. It's just more so it's about the effort you put into it. Water and be like, is water wet? Will S reach out in the next few months? Oh. So it's 4 swords, but it's reversed. I don't know why I keep closing this because some of them I know by heart. The other ones I like to get confirmation. Here we go. 4 of Swords. Upheaval, discontentment, and opportunity. So actually, yeah, it sounds like they actually might. It's the relaxation card reverse. So it's about kind of picking up your sword and going after what you want. So he may reach out to you. What does Warren think when he sees me? Okay, let's do it. Let's find out what Warren thinks when he sees you, girl. Oh, nasty. Poised as if on a journey, departure, action, and change. Now he's the Prince of Wands, which typically wands represent something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, rods are typically thought of as like a nod to reproductive ornaments. So yeah, there's an aspect of passion there. Very, very direct. You know what I mean? So sometimes you might feel like he's maybe like melting your soul when he's looking at you. It's like, where are you looking? Hello, Joan. Let's see. How does DB feel for you? Oh, that's cute. 9 of Cups. Okay. You want your cups to be running over, girl? I'm just like, well, maybe harmony, contentment, fulfilled wishes. Yes, he won't show. Okay, that's funny because I was just being funny, but that's literally the definition. He wants your cups to run it over, girl. He want to fulfill your wishes. Yes. Okay, Nabrisha, I don't even know what that one. Oh, I'm so stupid. My mouse went over your LOL and it made some weird character, and I was like, I don't even know what that emoji is. Watermelon. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, yeah, go for it, gratitude. When you get the job at Bilo Thursday. So this is going to be like a probability thing because there's not really yeses and nos with tarot. But we will get into it. Ooh. 10 of Swords. Now this one's like super anxious now. Pain, affliction, death, end of cycle, desolation. So it might just be a weird interview. Like it might feel a little socially awkward, which makes me feel like it's probably not even you. You're probably going to be like psyched, but it might just be someone a little odd not messaging you, but talking to you, you know? It might be a situation where you don't really know where you stand the entire interview, so you're feeling awkward the entire time, and then maybe after the interview, they're like, oh, you know, you were totally fine. Almost like a poker face, if you will, you know? All right, let's find out what will happen if S reaches out. And if you reach out to him, we'll pull 2. So you definitely want him to reach out to you. Because if he does, it's 10 of Pentacles. If you reach out, it is Prince of Swords reversed. So if he reaches out, 10 of Pentacles, security, gain, affluence, and domestic harmony, meaning like he'll feel like he's kind of leading the relationship, which is kind of what most men are looking to do if they're serious about something anyway. Now, if you reach out, you got the Prince of Swords. Troublemaker, foolhardy, impulsive. Don't do it. He'll think you're crazy. You gotta wait for him to miss you. Oh yeah, anytime. Why does Lauren's mother have a problem with you? It's probably because you dated her son. That is her son. I'm just like, you just gotta understand that in life. Like, there's some mom-son duos where it's like, oh no, you're trying to take away my baby. Prince of Wands for that. Now, yeah, she thinks that you guys are gonna run off and like take him away from her. Poised as if upon a journey. So she's thinking that she's gonna be having to look off at y'all running off in the distance. Meanwhile, she's feeling lonely. You just gotta show her that like you being around essentially is going to bring him around a lot more often. It's one of those, you got to make her think it was her idea, not you actually like going through the motions of trying to prove your worth to her. Like, you're actually much more better off almost like stroking her ego a little bit and being like, I just don't know how you made this cornbread. I like mine just comes out so dry. I need your recipe. Now your cornbread ain't dry. But you're gonna take one for the team right now so that she can feel real useful. But that's really what it is. I think more than anything, it's like she just doesn't want him to feel like don't forget about your mama. There are people out there that have that type of bond. Or I don't know if there's like a dad in the situation, but especially if there's not, then the mom's gonna feel a really, really strong connection to her son, and she's gonna have a hard time letting that go. Especially like if she doesn't have like a man friend in her life, you know what I mean? And who's gonna take out the garbage for her, or unload the dishwasher, or things like that. It's like the little things she's scared of losing. It's not necessarily that she doesn't like you. It's that there's a certain comfortability with having her son local to her. Like, she probably is used to never having to get her own groceries out the car. Stuff like that. Anyone else have questions? I feel like the chat kind of like stalled out because I was like super, super elaborating. Oh yeah, anytime, Nabrisha. Will we be together for a long time? Yeah, I think so. Opportunity, promise, faith, fulfillment, and optimism. So yeah, I think so. I think you could definitely be together for a long time. I don't see why not. I mean, it's probably going to be one of those relationships though, where you both are constantly giving 100% because both those cups are getting poured out at about the same rate. It's almost like when someone tells you to keep that same energy, like when you pour in that cup, keep that same energy as the beat. You know what I'm saying? Good evening, Tati Taurus. I love Tauruses. My boyfriend is a Taurus, by the way. He is amazing. Will Instagram verify my account within 4 months? I mean, I guess I could ask that, but I mean, I'll let you know this right now. Even I applied and they said no. Coming right up. Yeah, they will. King of Cups is about getting material gains. That's the whole idea of cups. It's like having that tangible emotional happiness. So I would say yes, it's very likely. Me, I am a Capricorn. Mind who in? Do I get the job by July? I need to be shuffling these cards, asking these questions myself. Cause child, we need a resolution. Cause this movie, I got some clams. I think you are. Ace of Swords. Opportunity for change, great force and focus. So yep, I think you can get it. It's just about the energy you put forward. Oh yeah, Earth energy all day. Like, not even being funny. Like, I went to the like gardening home improvement store and I like bought dirt to like for me and him to like plant like a little garden or whatever. And it was so cute because like we've been dating since the end of May, and yeah, I knew that we weren't seeing other people or anything like that, but it was hilarious because yeah, when I went to like go pick up the dirt and stuff out my basket, he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Just hold my monster," and I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "What's the point of having a boyfriend if I don't make myself useful?" I was like, Boyfriend. So yeah, I have a boyfriend now. Oh yay. Yeah, it's weird. These are my first ones, Norman. They were the first ones that ever caught my attention. My friend sent me in the store and he said, I can't go with you. You need to look at them all entirely by yourself and make a decision based upon whatever catches your eye. And that's how I picked them out. And for whatever reason, these are so good at living relationships. Like, it is scary. What makes Warren change and see that I'm the one for him? Girl, are you from the South? Because you talk like some of my cousins. I mean, I love it because I wish I knew how to like speak like my Louisiana cousins. They all sound so cool, and I just sound like a square with really sharp corners. It's like I know I sound funny because when I call my kinfolk in the South, they be like, "Why you talk like a white person?" Like, because I'm surrounded in them. We got to communicate now. I love them. My boyfriend is white, so. Ooh, okay. Death card. So that's how you gotta make Warren a change and mortality transformation. You just gotta show him all sides of yourself. You know what I mean? It's almost like letting him get an entire view of everything that he could possibly have if he would just go ahead and buy the cow. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. Tati Taurus. I'm double Taurus, Scorpio rising. That is interesting. I gotta ask my boyfriend like what time he's born and all of that stuff. I'm a double Capricorn with I want to say a Cancer moon, and I want to say I have a Sagittarius Venus, which I think is hilarious because me and Sagittarius do not vibe. Like we made great friends, but dating wise, like I can't think of one. Like I literally can't think of one that's ever been attracted to me. Like it's never happened. All right, gratitude, joy. Will you get a job soon? I'd say so. Death card again. Change, transformation. So yeah, things can come full circle. Oh, you're from Arizona. I'm from California. You know, I'm actually from East Oakland, which people like when they meet me, they have such a hard time believing that because that's like where all these ratchet people come from. I love it because I'm ratchet on the inside. So when people talk crap about people from the hood, it's like they don't realize that they are just putting their foot, ankle, knee, an entire thigh down their throat. Let's see, Black Mamba. Will I meet my twin flame by this year? Are you sure you're ready to meet your twin flame? I'm going to answer it, but I can tell you from experience before meeting my current partner, I was with my twin flame, and that was a very. It was like what I don't know much about English literature, but I know it was the best of times and it was the worst of times. Okay, but it was mostly the worst of times. Um, because twin flames sometimes can be complete mirrors. So your comforts are their insecurities and vice versa. So it's a very, very intense relationship. Like I wouldn't wish it on the faint of heart. Now, as far as your answer, Two of Wands and it's reversed. Setbacks, delays, and frustration. So maybe not this time, but here's the thing I can tell you about twin flames if you really, really, really want to bring it into your life. I met my twin flame after a really, really dark time. And it was after one of those moments of washing where you really have to shake off an old sense of self and reacquire a view of yourself. You know what I mean? So, in terms of finding your twin flame, the best way to make them run to you is to focus on yourself. And I know that sounds crazy, but think about when you do self development, think about you standing in a mirror because that's basically the path of the twin flame. Whatever you do, they do. When you move, they move. Just like that. Meaning, when you do good, they do good, pulls you closer. When you do bad, they do bad, pulls you apart. So it prolongs that effect for you to actually meet each other and go through the motions, live through your cycles, and decide if that's truly what you want from each other. But I mean, and I'm not saying twin flame relationships don't work, but it really, really depends on the dynamic of the couple and things like that. Like for me, my twin flame turned out to be like the first narcissist that like I ever came to love, you know what I mean? And that was really traumatic for me because it was like he was really just mirroring my behavior. So in hindsight, it's just like there were a lot of red flags. So got to be careful because it was almost like at a soul level we knew we weren't matches. Even though we had lessons to learn, it wasn't necessarily like, we just never really felt cozy. Like we knew that there was a pull between us, but we didn't know for how long. Sorry if I like zone out, you guys. I'm like we're trying to catch up in the chat. Thank you, Norman. I appreciate that. You're from California too. Yay! Are you from NorCal or SoCal, Tati? Well, yeah, it's a Cali thing. I feel like it's really a Bay Area thing. Like people from the Bay Area can literally be dropped in a room with just about anybody, and like since you're in SoCal, if you've been to Long Beach, like I lived in SoCal for a year, and Long Beach was like my favorite city. I felt like I was literally at home in Oakland. So yeah, it was great. Yeah, Tati, yeah, you know all about that twin flame relationship. Oh, you're so welcome, gratitude. Well, yeah, if you guys have been together 2 years in Abrisha, my advice would be just for you to go ahead and like I don't know if you guys already cohabitate, but if you can prolong that, I would even say just girl, don't move in yet, because you don't want to play the wife before you are the wife. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to show them like the potential of owning a cow without cutting it open. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need this cow for milk. This is a long-term cow. You know what I'm saying? This is like the cow that makes the good cheese. Like I'm not one of these average heifers. Oh yeah, sorry Tati. It's just like it's a thing. I always incorporate music, but it's because like I don't know. Sometimes it's just like the easiest way to like make it tangible. You know? Whoa, Croatia! That is amazing. I can't even point to that on a map. Um, being completely honest, I think Croatia is like I know it exists because I've seen Mrs. Universe, so I know it's a place, but I don't know where. Venice Beach, I never got to go. It was like one of my two places. I never got to go to Venice Beach, and I never got to go to Griffith Observatory. Those are the only two places I want to go that I did not make it to, and I was there for a year. So yeah, I miss the smell of a LA sunset. Oh yeah, go for it, RN. Go for it. By the way, you guys are all awesome. Thanks for like making this chat so lit. I'm like cracking up with you all. All right, Tati, do you see someone approaching me in love this year? Yeah, but I think it's gonna be a situation similar to what happened with me, because my current boyfriend just got through a hermit situation. So the interesting thing about like the entire hermit thing is that it's a once you can get out of your own way kind of card. So this makes me feel like it's somebody who already knows you. They've probably already met you. They're probably really coy when they're around you. Like, for example, I know when I'm attracted to somebody, I do not make eye contact. I just, it's like, I don't want you to know what I'm thinking. And if I look you in the eye, you're gonna know. So, it's like that. So it's almost like if you feel like there's a moment or like an opportunity that presents itself, and there's someone around who you're interested, or maybe you're seeing that they could possibly be interested in you, don't be close to the idea. Just see where it goes. I mean, what's the worst part about getting a free meal? Because I think tipping is the worst part, by the way. But wow, I just said that. Um, wow. Tati versus James Charles. What do you want to know? Do you want to know like my personal opinion? I'm in hermit mode for like months. Dang it, yeah. I think it's my twin flame. I'm trying to get away from that fool. Is Warren your soulmate? I feel like that's like we have a lot of soulmates. I mean, I'm still gonna do it, but transformation. Yeah, actually, that could sounds like in that context of what this means, it could mean that you guys actually are soulmates for this actual plane that we're on together. So good job. You just gotta lock it down, girl. Lock it down. I mean, really, are you okay? This is gonna sound super dark, right? Why don't you just wait it out? I mean, how long can his mama last? Honestly, I'm just like, I'm just like, woo! I need to stop playing. Um, okay, guys, let's find out about your next partner. Girl, he going. Okay, Six of Swords. Journey by water. Passage, healing, leaving troubles behind. So he's going to be a very, very calm partner. It might not feel like he talks a lot, but when it does, it's things that are meaningful or of value. He might be good at also focusing on the long term while being present. So, yeah, also I'd say it seems like he might be fairly tall or flexible. Oh, there's also this guy, which means, girl, is he gonna be a doctor? Is he gonna be a doctor's wife? Maybe. Just saying. Oy vey. I just read Tati's name and it reminded me of them. I'm weak. Sure, Chanel. Go ahead and just drop a question. And yeah, we'll pick it up from there. When will I meet a life partner? Gratitude. Flip that guy around. Six of Wands. Recognition, success, homecoming. Girl, you got a reunion coming up because you might see him at the reunion. The homecoming. I'm just saying. Sounds like a very, very like locational card, you know? Doesn't sound like it's a time of year, but an event. Oh, if you live away from home, maybe you'll return for like the holidays and run into somebody. That's another situation that could possibly be. So there's that. How serious is Lauren about you? Princess of Wands, a youthful envoy in the act of proclamation, a messenger, enthusiasm, news. So yeah, he likes you. I don't know why every time I see that card, I'm like, I think it puts emphasis on boobs. I don't know why. Sure, drop your question. And I'll go ahead and answer it, Sherry. Also, if you guys haven't checked out the rest of my channel, there are some like videos for each sign that are assigned for this current month, which they're still valid, and yeah, you should definitely check those out. There's one that's general, and then there's one that's a focus on career and love. Pretty cool. There's also makeup tutorials on my channel and a podcast too, which we do talk about like the James Charles stuff, Jeffree Star. We talk about the Jaclyn Hill lipsticks. We talk about just about everything. I want to know what my relationship is going to look like in the future. Ooh, lovers. I think you'll be just fine. Now, just making sure I see like all the description for everything. Sometimes I feel like I need glasses, you guys. I'm getting old. All right, attraction, love, beauty, synergy. So yeah, pretty nice, even match. Even intensity, equal effort. Very much so like that honeymoon phase kind of energy, you know? Once again, don't forget to thumbs up if I've answered your questions and you guys are like satisfied with your answers and stuff. Also subscribe if you want to like catch my next streams and stuff, because I plan on doing these a lot. Like I think I actually want to try really, really hard to do all day just hanging out with everybody, answering questions, chilling out, eating my lunch. Like I guess I just think it'd be really cool to see how long we can stream and go at it. So if you're interested, I will be here. Oh, thank you, Tati. Yeah, that video was so hard to put together. It literally was like an idea I had, and I called up Shadi, and I was like, so I have this idea, which if you know who Auntie Hammy is, there's this video of her on Instagram. She's like, I don't need no profit, let them hang me. So I told my friend, like, okay, I want you to do that at the very start of the video. Like, I want you to give us the Auntie Hammy. And she did it. And I had to edit it all together, and it ended up coming out amazing. But the craziest thing is that the woman who like was the inspiration for that found the video and actually like DM'd me and was like, I love it. Like, so Auntie Hammy knows who I am. That is just crazy to me. So I am like super curious, like how often would you guys actually like there to be these type of live streams? Like, is this something that you would be open to seeing on a daily basis, or is that something that would annoy you on your feed? But yeah, I really like the fact that we're having like open conversation. I think it's really cool, and I am enjoying seeing this chat bar move. Oh, cool! I have to make sure to like subscribe. I know if you subscribe, it pops up inside my analytics sheet thing, and I can like click you. Because I always see like when people like hop in or hop on. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I'd probably really love to watch it because for me, like, I feel like there's just not a lot of Earth sign readers. I also feel like, in a weird way, there's a little bit of a void because I don't feel like there are a lot of guys who do tarot. Like, there's maybe, I can think of maybe 3 or 4. But the main ones I can think of are Rich Lop. I can think of, oh my god, what is his name? It's like the black one. He's so cute. He's like so positive, and like every time I turn on one of his videos, I'm just like he literally starts his videos like, "What's up, Capricorn? You getting that good motherfucking energy?" And I just start smirking, like, "Yes, I got that good energy." Like, so like I just love infectious people. Oh my god, okay. Wait, okay, so Tati, for your page, are you under Tati Taurus? Like, is that how I find you? Because I'm literally searching right now. Also, if any of you have YouTube pages and you guys create content, like, let me know. I'm always looking for good people to watch. Found you and subscribed. Girl, you gotta put up some videos. I was ready to get my life. I need to know what's happening in July. Also, yeah, live streams are pretty much like legit the best. Okay. Legendary Terra. I'm like checking all through his page. Yeah, he looks really cool. See, you better than me, Tati. What I do is I click all of my live streams and I put them inside an unfeatured playlist because my channel is super playlist heavy. Because I have channel content from 2011 on. But essentially, I just had them in a playlist because I need all the watch time I can get. I be dang near begging people to watch my videos on Instagram. I know they tired of me. I know when they see my face come up with the red circle, they're like, it's like when you hear DJ Khaled, another one. No, I'm not monetized yet. It's weird. I have the ability to live stream because celebrities that I've performed like in the past, when they see my footage, like when I was inside the dance group, they would usually shoot it out to their audience. The reason I got over 1,000 subscribers, thankfully, is Tamar Braxton. She reposted my birthday video, which is on my channel inside the live performances section. It's my 22nd birthday performance. But yeah, we did 2 Tamar Braxton songs, and I just remember it was the craziest day because we posted the video, and basically like a dance company in our city of Sacramento was like writing all these hateful comments on it, like, you need to delete this, you guys can't dance, you guys suck, like all this just mean hateful stuff. And literally, like, I get tagged hours later, like, oh my god, did you see Tamara Braxton posted you? And like, she got my video, I think, up to like 17 or 18,000 views, and she shot my subscribers all the way up past 1,000. So I'm so thankful to her, because if it was not for literally Tamara Braxton, I would not have the ability to live stream. But the weird thing is that that's a full circle moment, because if you watch my older makeup videos, I used to have this really long intro that was a Toni Braxton song that I found out actually was all Tamar Braxton in the background. So it's funny how I started my channel with her, and then I ended up getting a boost from her. I just find that to be really interesting. But yeah, I mean, I've done a lot. I mean, I don't really necessarily talk about my accomplishments, but I've had a very full life. Like, I was like lucky enough to like a couple rounds of America's Got Talent with my group, and I mean we talk about that inside a podcast too. But and I mean all the podcasts are listed. There's 7 episodes, um, and they all have their titles assigned in the order in which everything is listed. So it's a really, really cool way for people to kind of catch up and get their hot topics or talk about serious things, you know? Hello, Anna. Yeah, go ahead and ask. I hope you guys don't mind us like veering off and having conversation because I really appreciate getting questions and being able to like interact with you guys and build one-on-one connections. Next 3 months, love life, I'm single. Month 1, month 2, month 3. So you got to strike while the iron's hot. June is a good month. July, eh. So it's going to be a weird end to the summer, but right now, if you can be social or take an invite, you might come across somebody who is right up your alley. Just because, like in reverse, 3 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups, like 3 of Pentacles reverse is about ill preparedness or preoccupation with profit, which typically indicates someone who's like focused on making more money than they are making connections. And then as far as the 5 of Cups reversed, it's improvements, hope, affinity. So I mean, it's almost like a roller coaster kind of thing. But I would say right now things are most promising in the month of June. So I would say, or if it's for the next 3 months, then I would say next month is going to be the good month. You might feel a dip in August, and then by September you may feel like things are bouncing back. Thanks, Tati. Did I actually title it correctly? Oh, you're so welcome, Anna. If you enjoyed that, please either subscribe, thumbs up if I answered your question. Yay, that's amazing. Well, the first time I did it, that was like the title. So I literally copied and pasted my first title and added the emoji. But I've noticed too, it's really interesting the traffic that I see during the day. Like it'll be like a lot of people in here, to where like I have a hard time keeping up with the chat. There we go. Does Kyle Smith miss me? Ugh. Wands typically make me think of penises, like the Ace of Wands. It's because it signifies like ambition, renewal, initiative, motivation. But Wands in general reminds me of like there's the emphasis of passion. So he might miss you, but he might miss you for a whole nother reason. What did you do? I'm just like, that is somebody's son. I'm just like, oh yeah, go for it. Hello, happily ever after. My question. Can you pull like 2 or 3? I'm curious about where I should put my energy as far as like should I focus on YouTube? Should I focus on my other creative, not creative ventures, but like my other side hustles and things that are also bringing in money, or should I like divide it up equally? Because now that I do have a little bit more free time, I really don't know necessarily where to start. So this is literally the first thing that I decided to do, just to get myself out the funk and remember my actual purpose on this planet, you know? Is my ex Essa in love with another girl other than me? Okay, this one just hopped out. Like, literally. Okay. It was reversed, though. So, Princess of Wands reversed. Misunderstandings, warnings, and announcements. So, you might have heard from somebody in the streets. Or maybe a homegirl let you know, girl, saw Marcus. But essentially, yeah, that's a hard one to kind of like decode. Princess of Wands, misunderstandings, announcements, warnings. So I feel like it's not necessarily that he is or isn't, but you're definitely hearing about what he's doing or allegedly doing, which also kind of makes me question why somebody would be telling you that. Because I'm pretty sure, like, why is someone digging through your garbage? Um, but that's a whole nother question. Um, Oh yeah, anytime. Yeah, I see him hanging around with some girls and guys. Yeah, I'm seeing stuff. Yep. Oh, you're fine, Aaron. Did you still have a question? Kyle Smith and I ran into each other by accident in July. Seems like it. Enterprise, anticipation, pursuit, creative venture. So, yeah, you might run into each other at a place of common value to you both. Maybe you both like the same coffee place or something. At least that's the vibe I get. Or maybe you guys frequent the same shops, things like that. Thank you, Happily Ever After. Don't forget to like thumbs up and comment all through that mug so I could like literally go back and forth. Because man, my engagement has not been legit like on YouTube. It's weird. I almost feel like with my produced videos, people are a lot more shy about saying anything. It's really odd. But yeah, if I ran these type of like streams throughout the day, which I feel like I'm definitely gonna do that. Like I feel like I'm enjoying myself, and I feel like the traffic would be even heavier, which may be a little harder to do because I may have to slow down my chat. But yeah. Wow, all the cards and oracles I pulled are very clear. You need to focus on the dream you had as a child. It brings the most passion and will lead you to prosperity. I'm literally doing what I wanted to do as a child. What am I meant? Okay, hold on, Aaron. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna get to you, Aaron. So weird, so weird. Tati, as I was like finishing that, it felt like someone putting their hand on my heart. Now that is an odd feeling. But yeah, I think that's hilarious. If you kind of peek through my channel a little bit, I actually said something similar to that in my mental health video, which was that the entire point of me coming back to YouTube was for me to nourish my inner child and to honor the promises and the things that I told myself in the mirror when we were adults we were going to do. So it's weird because it's not even necessarily the makeup. It's just I love creating content. I love being here and being a part of a community with people who honestly can relate or feel that I could maybe be their voice box or someone that they at least can agree with, you know? All right, now, Aaron, what am I manifesting currently? Am I going to learn to love myself? Yeah, it felt heavy. Like it felt like it was like if a hand could go through, the motion would have been like that, like a scooping or pressing. And it was pretty sudden because my face like, what is that? But no, I totally believe in Reiki and things like that. So, all right. So right now you're manifesting instability, but it's not really necessarily your fault. You just have to target where you're coming from. And it's weird because I feel like it's not coming from me. But I feel like in order for you to actually get past the instabilities, you have to really, really tell yourself that you are responsible wholly for what it is that you want. So essentially, if there's something that you want, you can't take half steps. You have to be completely in or completely out. There's no gray. It's black. It's white. Now, if you can actually like honor that, you get Princess of Pentacles as far as you loving yourself, which is all about being a messenger of hope, diligence, material rewards, enthusiasm, and education. So you can be your own complete woman, but you have to get out of your own way. It's a very, very interesting balance, you know. Will Warren propose to me? Once again, I can't do yes and no's, but I can do probabilities. Ooh, the Hermit. That makes me feel like he's already debating it. Because if he's going inside of himself, that means he's recollecting events and milestones and things that may be of importance so that he doesn't forget anything. I mean, I just find that to be hilarious as like a will he propose card. Because that's like not being funny, but doesn't it look like someone holding a shiny box for a second? Like if you didn't know, that would look like a hand holding something. So it's like in a lot of ways it's like yeah, he will, but you gotta let him do it at his own time. If you give him any nudge, he's gonna go further in that shell versus if you act like you don't even know what's happening, you will feel like it happens so fast your head spins. That is so interesting, Tati. I don't know if you have Instagram, but if you could DM it to me, like a photo of them, I would give my life. I'm like dying right now. My lips are so dry. Not like I don't have chat, but it's just I'm dropping everything. Hopefully my lips don't shift too much because this turns them so rosy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know the extent of my, I don't even know what to call it, voyance. Like I don't know. Sometimes like when I lay down, I feel like I hear stuff when I, and it's not necessarily like I don't hear voices. It's just like I literally just will like, you know, you feel like you get a nudge. Yeah, go for it, Aaron. Also, you guys put out good energy for me just in general. I need to be like surrounded in like positivity and love. I mean, honestly, Nabrisha, I feel like it's one of those things where like the second you take your foot off the pedal and let him kind of control the pace of things, like time will fly. Good morning. Thanks. This is 7 Crossroads. Allow. And I screenshotted it. I'm gonna like brighten this and look all through it later so I can like figure it out. I just followed you back. Oh, thanks. It's funny, people are like, I don't know how to find you. I'm like, okay, let me make sure I'm here. Yep, I'm here. Boom, I'll come right up. Okay, she will have no problems liking me. Oh, thank you so much for that better version. Like, it's so clear. Like, I'll be able to literally read it all. I'm gonna screenshot that one too, just in case. Okay. I don't know why, but lately I've been scared to step outside the box, aka try new things, especially with makeup. I used to adore experimenting. What's changed? Sometimes we just need new inspiration, just in general. I'll still pull for you, but in general, you have to kind of mix up who you're watching, and that way things don't feel so monotonous, you know? You get to explore and feel a little bit more appreciation for each color story that's being told, because every complexion wears brown eyeshadow completely different. So yeah, I would say just really get out there and see if there are any creators who create work that you can appreciate or looks that you want to recreate, you know? LOL, you are that hard, but I got you. Yeah, I know it is hard. It's very hard, but like for example, I literally was closing up shop. I was closing up shop. I was literally like, I need to focus on YouTube. I don't have time to date. Like, all signs were pointing to closing up shop, and literally at the last second, the boyfriend comes sliding in. So good for us. Like now I ain't gotta worry about it. Will I get out of this messy situation I'm in? People are like DMing me questions because they don't have YouTube accounts. Okay, will I get out of this messy situation I'm in? It pertains to love, money, career. Everything is chaos. So let's see. I think the most helpful thing is how can you get out of your messy situation? So I think the answer to that is going to be more essential than breaking it down into four, because those questions aren't necessarily like something that where you'll find the information super useful. Yeah, you gotta literally go for the things that you want. Contentment, happiness, family, hopes, and dreams. So, whatever the goal is, you gotta enjoy the process. If you want to move, you gotta enjoy saving money. You gotta find joy in the struggle of like eating crappy food because you know what? You'd rather put $28 inside your savings account and eat ramen so that way, when you guys move, it's everything at once, one big sweep. And let's see. What's your sun and moon? My sun and moon are Capricorn and Cancer. But yeah, in general, gratitude, I would just say a really, really nice thing to do is just in general to focus on how you can maximize results while minimizing cost. So if you can find meals that are less expensive, ways to turn your free time into like time spent that could actually benefit you in the long run, that's the best thing to do. And that's the beautiful thing about YouTube. Like I have an opportunity to literally share things I was going to do anyway and share it with an audience. So um, essentially, like there's literally an audience for anything nowadays, but yeah, it just depends more so on what your personal goals are. I don't know exactly what your plan is career wise to make all of your dreams come true, and it's more so about doubling down on the fact that you can do it, because you can. I don't see why not. Just keep the faith. Oh yeah, Tati, it was really nice talking to you. If you get a chance, check out like the other videos on my channel. I think that you'd actually really find them to be pretty useful. At least I hope so. Oh yeah, anytime, gratitude. I've like had so much fun talking to everybody. Like Nabrisha, you have been cracking me up. Like I feel like I know all about you and Warren now. Aquarius and Virgo, very interesting. Yeah, we'll pull two. Think on it, okay? Crossroads. All right, I'm gonna pull a card from a friend of mine who's DMing me. Their question is: are my decisions that I'm making in the moment going to end bad? So what I'll do is go ahead and pull for you, and we'll see what we get. No, it doesn't seem like things are gonna really end bad. You got Prince of Pentacles, points the way to prosperity through hard work, focus, utility, responsibility, traditional values, and ethics. So even though you may feel like you're possibly acting outside of your normal self, I wouldn't necessarily consider it to be anything that's to your detriment. If anything, it might be a less conventional way to get exactly where you were intending to go anyway. Perfect. just like making sure everyone's like questions are like all answered and everything. Wow, so we've been doing this for an hour and 35 minutes almost. There goes the yawn. I am super curious to where like everyone is or like where everyone's from. Hello, 3540 Tarot. Are you a channel? Like, do you make videos too? Canada, yes. Oh, Canada. I don't even know if that's like real. I just know that's the song everyone sings when they mention Canada. Oh, that's cool. I haven't really delved into like the Facebook realm yet. I don't really know much about it. Yeah, eh? Get the maple syrup, eh? I'm just playing. I don't know anything else about Canada. I know there's a lot of French people. Oh no, my list isn't closed. Everyone's just been like dropping questions in the chat, and I've just been like responding, having conversations, answering questions. It's kind of like us all like hanging out, chit chat, all that good stuff. Did you have a question, 3540? Between Marlena and I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, the moon. Transformation, natural cycles, intense emotions, psychic awakening. So yeah, you guys feel like you're pretty bonded, but not just in like a physical sense, but like in a like wow, how lucky are we to be placed on the earth at the same time in the same place in order for us to cross paths. Like it's very much so like a very um like a relationship that feels like had any individual moment been different, things might have not panned out the way that they should have. But throughout that, you found a way to kind of make it work. That's like the magic of a moment. Thanks. That's amazing to know that's like so accurate. I told you guys these ones are really good at living relationships. I don't know why, but they get the job done like every single time. Like they're always so spot on. There actually was a really funny situation with a roommate I had in 2013 where she asked me to do a little for her, and I was like, it seems like there's like a woman of foreign origin who's like dealing with the guy that she was interested in, and I was so right. The girl was like a reality star overseas, and like she like happened to live in the same city and was kind of sugar mamaing for her boyfriend. It was an entire ordeal. I was like, oh my god, they are so true. These ones are by US Game Systems. They're just called Cosmic Tarot. But yeah, ever since then, I do not doubt it. I'm like, if they say it's gonna be, child. But yeah, most of my decks are like pretty, like either Native American, spiritual, cosmic, meaning like super like moody and blue. But yeah, I feel like I should definitely spend more time on Facebook. I feel like I just am still learning how to really make the best of it and make good use of it. I love it as like an ads platform. Like it's really great at helping you find a target audience, but other than that, it's not necessarily like the organic growth monster it used to be, you know? At least that's how it seems over time. How is viewership though on Facebook? Like, is it actually like decent, or do you feel like there are more viewers here, or is it just like a different kind of viewer? Oh, you're fine. You didn't miss anything at all. But yeah, if you guys are like enjoying this, make sure to subscribe because yeah, I'm gonna have a lot more time to go live, so I'll be here. Oh, and don't forget to hit the bell either, because like if you don't hit the bell, you guys won't actually get my um you won't get my uploads. It's like a really, really weird thing that kind of happens, but yeah. Will you work as a stripper, Norman? Really? Alright, you wanna know. Oh man, I'm scared for this. Like this is not my typical question that I would ask these things. Um Princess of Cups reversed. Self-absorption, detachment, and withdrawal. Seems like the music was starting, you would run off the stage. I don't know if you'd be too serious. I feel like that was a silly question. Thanks, 3540. Super appreciate that subscribe. So what kind of person am I? For Nabrisha. Princess of Swords. A confident youth that thrives on physical challenges, vigilant and agile. So, yeah. That's the type of person you are. That's hilarious. Nothing wrong with stripping as a profession as long as it pays the bills in advance. Just saying. Make your money, okay? Times is hard and the rent is due, okay? Like, I don't know about you, But I'm about to sell it like the wait, what's that? What's that expression? Sell it like the rent is due. And it's the end of the month. Whew. So I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit like fatigued, and it's just because like whenever I do tarot, it's a energy exchange kind of thing, um, and I don't want to lose accuracy. So, are there any last questions or anything? Because I will definitely be like back. I'll probably have like another stream within like 12 hours or so. I wouldn't be very surprised at all. I'll probably go to bed, wake up, and repeat. But yeah, I really appreciate all of you guys coming out to like have a good time with me and chill, you know? Alright, I got ya. What should I expect from Marley? Let me go ahead and answer that for you. Princess of Swords again? I'm like, no. We gonna mix it up. Crap, those like felt really aggressive. Okay. I don't know. Okay, literally, she came back. You guys just saw it. There was no other answer. Okay, so apparently, with Marley, what you should expect from Marley. I'm so dumb. I know it's like. Oh, in Spanish. Okay, yes. Let's test out my literacy. Princess of Swords. Confident youth who thrives on physical challenges, is vigilant and agile. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be my last question with these guys for the night. Just so I can like maintain a little bit of my brain. I even feel like I was super scatterbrained trying to figure that out. But that's funny because we know ourselves and we know our limits. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for thumbs upping. I hope you all subscribed. And I really hope I see you guys when I essentially wake up and do this all over again in the morning time. So thank you again for all your comments and everything. Oh, yeah, anytime. I want to thank you guys for your time and your energy too, because it's definitely an exchange. It's not like I'm sitting here talking to a blank screen. Like, you guys bring life to this. So I'm super appreciative. And yeah, I just really hope everyone has a great night. So I'm just going to literally go down the list. Good night, Crossroads. Good night, Norman. Good night, Nabrisha. Goodbye. Good night, 3540. And I think that literally is the 4 hardcore people tonight. I think Gratitude already went to bed, but if not, good night to her too. And yeah, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Well, later on the day. Peace out.